Hey, good morning, good morning. I thank you, Jesus. I'm so grateful today to be with you. Alexa, turn the volume to 3. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing today? How are you? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being there. My name is Montoya Kyles, and I am a lifestyle strategist. I am here with you as promised, going to go ahead and dig deep into this habit change that we have started, that we are into, that we are focused on, and I am grateful to be in this with you. How you doing? What's going on? How you been? Today is my 15-year wedding anniversary. She's been married 15 years today. Huh? Feels good, absolutely. And I am still grateful for every single lesson learned, every road traveled, every emotional, physical, sustainable growth that I've had in these 15 years. And I'm looking forward to 15 more. So, anyway, let's just go ahead and get into this. I know I promised that we were going to dig deep into this habit change that we have embarked on, and I have some information for you that I would love to share. I believe that change is not easy. Change is something that can be taught and something that has to be practiced every day in your life. And so today we're going to talk about intentional sustained change, or better yet, emotional sustained change. Both of them are changes that you receive in a feeling of excitement, a feeling of happiness, a feeling of sadness, a feeling of not having what your desired outcome is in whatever type of situation. So there is emotionally sustained changes, and there is intentionally sustained changes. And these are the changes that you will need in your life to create the habit changes that you desire in your life. If you've been in here for the whole 68 days following this, knowing that we are planting new seeds of habit, we are watering our new seeds of habit, and now we all should be in an area of growth, of seeing growth sustained in the changes that we have implemented. However, if you have not begun to think your way forward into your new habit, and you have not begun to feel your way forward into your new habit, then there's probably a subconscious going on stopping you from getting the changes that you are looking for in your new habit. Because what we believe about ourselves is what creates the belief of whether we can do something or not. Change your habits, change your beliefs, change your life. And so I went directly to the book, went to the dictionary, got some printout of what intentional means. So intentional is something done by intention or design. You intended to do something. It's done deliberately. You intend to do something every single day. So you deliberately get up and do something every single day. You intend to do it. It's calculated. It is meant. It is done on purpose. When you emotionally feel something in, it is the conscious or the mental, the reaction of the subconscious. It is a strong feeling. It is a usual experience of immediate importance or immediate spontaneous enlightenment. So that is what an emotional change or something that you consider to be emotional, whether it is joy and happy, the birth of a child, the sadness of losing someone in your family, an emotional change. Either one of these, intentional change or emotional change, is something that has to happen in order for you to start to sustain the change. You have to do it intentionally, or it has to be caused by an emotional jolt. So, for example, the experts that call themselves experts that used to be not experts like me, they read and they inquired and they studied and they were forever students like your girl here. So in being a forever student, what I've learned that many people their go-to scenario of something like this is when we're children. We learn how not to touch the hot stove by touching the hot stove. You go to the hot stove, you don't know not to touch the hot stove, you then touch it, it immediately causes an emotional, intentional, I'm not going to do that again. Woo, that was hot. I'm not going to do that again. That is an emotional change that happens immediate. Emotional changes is something that happens in the body. It's a behavioral change. And an intentional change is something that not happens so emotionally that's instant, but it becomes regular over time. So an intentional change in an emotional change is, I felt that was hot, I'll never do that again. And so the intent of that emotional change is when you get over to the hot stove, you know, it reminds you that you had that moment and you won't do that again, or you'll have cautious as you grow older, to have a pot holder or, something to help you out. So my intentional change in this new habit that we are developing together is to be here with you. This was my intentional change that has now caused an emotional substance in me that with intent has caused me to feel good. With purpose, it has caused me to want something more, to desire it a little bit more. So it has started to create a psychological change in me because I intentionally stepped out and did something that I desired to do. And now with that intent, it is starting to cause emotion to build up. When emotional change happens, the emotion happens first, the fear, the fright, the happy, the whatever, that happens first. And when that happens, it sets something in your mental to regularly practice intentionally to feel or have that. And then when you do something intentionally, repetitively, and consistently and on purpose, the intent causes the emotion to build and help you feel the greatness in what you're doing intentionally. And so that creates the desire to sustain change. I feel like I was rambling a little bit, but I hope you all were really following me. It feels so good to know who you are, to know why you're here, and then to travel the road, the roller coaster, joyful road of desire and learning and space and creating and getting more and more as you figure out what you're going to do with it. I am in such a great place right now. I am in such a great space in my life. And I have intentionally began an emotion of feeling great, sustaining the desire to have the change in my life that is going to take me down the road that I desire so much. But I want the road traveled. I want the thank you cards of the lives that I plan to touch by creating and redeveloping the worthiness that's already inside of you to perform and be productive at the best level that you can be. My name is Montoya, guys. I am a lifestyle strategist. I am a performance specialist, and I am here to help you rediscover your worthiness so that you can perform at the highest level possible for you. Who are you? Who are you? What are you here for? And what are you going to do with it? Let's get on this change, you guys. Be easy. Thank you very much. Stay sucker free. And remember, every kind word, everything you do, every piece of advice, every motivation, everything that you have to offer to the world starts in the mirror. Have a very good day. No, have the day that you deserve. Think about that. What are you planting? What are you putting out there? What should come back to you? So I hope you all are planting greatness. I hope you're planting kindness. I hope you're planting encouragement. So all of that can come back to you. See you later.